Welcome to the trivia about one of the most influential bands of all time. Today, we're going to test your knowledge about Led Zeppelin. If you're a true fan, get ready to challenge your skills. 1. Who was the famous producer who worked with Led Zeppelin on their first album? Option A, George Martin. Option B, Jimmy Page. Option C, Glyn Johns. Correct. Answer, option C, Glyn Johns. Glyn Johns was the producer for Led Zeppelin's debut album, released in 1969. While Jimmy Page was involved in the production, it was Johns who supervised the early recordings. Johns was also responsible for the legendary recording techniques that gave the band their raw, powerful sound. However, after creative differences, Page took full control of the production in the band's subsequent albums. Plus 2. In which famous hotel in Los Angeles did Led Zeppelin get involved in an incident known as the Mud Shark Incident? Option A, the Hyatt. Option B, the Continental. Option C, the Rainbow Room. Correct. Answer, option B, the Continental. Did you know? The Mud Shark Incident occurred in 1969 at the Continental Hotel in Los Angeles, when Led Zeppelin was on tour. During a night of excess, a band member allegedly used a mud shark from the hotel's pool in a wild stunt. Though the story has been shrouded in mystery and exaggeration, it became part of the band's legend, fueling their reputation as rebellious and eccentric rock stars. 3. Which of these Led Zeppelin albums was the first to incorporate a more experimental and progressive style of music? Option A, Physical Graffiti. Option B, Led Zeppelin III. Option C, Houses of the Holy. Correct. Answer, option A, Physical Graffiti. Did you know? Physical Graffiti, released in 1975, marked a major shift in Led Zeppelin's sound. The album features a mix of styles ranging from blues to progressive rock, folk, and hard rock. The band experimented with new recording techniques and incorporated elements of Eastern music, making it one of their most acclaimed and complex records. 4. In which famous Led Zeppelin song did drummer John Bonham use a technique called double bass drums? Option A, When the Levee Breaks. Option B, Immigrant Song. Option C, Good Times, Bad Times. Correct. Answer, option C, Good Times, Bad Times. Did you know? Good Times, Bad Times, released in 1969, is famous for its innovative use of double bass drums, a technique that John Bonham popularized on this song. The use of two bass drums at the same time gave the song a heavy, dynamic sound that changed the way drumming was perceived in rock music. Bonham became one of the most influential drummers in rock history, and his style is still studied by musicians today. 5. In which Led Zeppelin song can you hear the use of a theremin, an electronic instrument that creates a ghostly sound? Option A, Whole Lotta Love. Option B, Kashmir. Option C, The Song Remains the Same. Correct answer, option A, Whole Lotta Love. Did you know? In Whole Lotta Love, from 1969, Led Zeppelin experimented with the use of the theremin, an electronic instrument that produces a ghostly sound. Jimmy Page used it to create the characteristic buzz and waves of sound that are heard at the beginning of the song. The theremin was used in an innovative way by the band to create a psychedelic atmosphere, demonstrating their experimental approach and ability to blend traditional sounds with advanced technology.